Hey, it's your boy, Chango, coming at you with another video. This video is my best friend is bringing his girlfriend to our joint birthday boys trip. Brought to you by Stavvy's World Clips. Alright, so I've gotten a pretty big kick out of the last few Stavvy's videos that I've done. I expect this one to be no different. With that being said, let's get right into it.
Stavvy, big fan, tune in all the time to the clips. Hey Stavvy, big fan, tune in all the time to the clips. So me and my boy, our birthday's in a few months, and we usually celebrate together, like a day apart. And this year he's been dating this girl for about 8 months or so, 9 months, I don't know, around that time. And she's great, we love her. And I just got off the phone with him today, and we're just getting ready to plan, and he said that she was coming. And, I didn't want to be abrupt about it. Like, obviously, like, I want him to have the best time, and, like, I know he works a lot, he's a nurse, and they don't really get to see each other like that because of long distance. So I didn't, because typically I'd be like, nah, fuck no, she can't come, but he was saying that
he's in love with his friend.
She already got the days off.
Hold on, I'm sorry. This is just his birthday. Like, do they do some kind of special bros trip? Did I miss that?
I think it's some kind of special little trip or day that they're planning.
Yeah, she's coming to Magic City with us.
Their birthday's one day apart.
Oh, it's kind of a me and you situation. Yeah. Okay, this is fascinating. Then you actually literally may have called into the perfect podcast for this, because most of my life, me and Eldis have shared a thing, and he's been in a good relationship for years now. But and I'm the one who's like, dude, boys time. Anyway, keep going.
Saying that she already got the days off, so seems like this thing is happening for sure. And like usually when we go on our like boys trips, it's like me, him, and all of our boys, we usually like don't bring anybody, right? Like it's kind of just like a unwritten rule or whatever.
Yeah.
So I texted my boy about it, and he's like, yo, fuck no, like what? Like we're planning our own trip, like fuck this guy. But obviously, like I know, again, they're long distance, they don't get to see each other like that. She's great, we love her. It wouldn't be crazy if she came on a trip. I just, you're just not going to have the same time when you're with your boys.
Of course.
So, how do we go about the situation and just, telling our boy, even after the day she's already got planned off for it?
Yeah,
anyways, thanks, Stavvy. Love you.
This is a tough one, because the fact that it's both your birthday, like if it was his birthday or your birthday, it's whoever's birthday it is gets to pick. But the fact that it's both your birthdays kind of makes it a stalemate. And ultimately, it's still your birthdays. So it's like you lose like the trump card, but you also can choose to do whatever the fuck you want on your birthday. But it just heightens everything where... Now, do I think his friend who's in love with, he's got a good relationship, like this is nice... He is committing a faux pas here if they've done this every time. If it's always been a bros trip, it is and no one else is bringing, like he wasn't like, hey, like this year, whatever, we're older, I really, like, why don't we just bring our girlfriends and have like an awesome, make it a different type of trip? That conversation solves everything, right? Because like,
I was thinking that, right? The whole time he was talking about that. Like, if he's going to do that, right, then they should all bring their girlfriends. The problem is if any of them are single, then they're just kind of like a third wheel kind of thing, right? I don't know. The problem with growing up, right, eventually this kind of shit goes away because you get into a relationship. And, I mean, just think, like, if you hang out with your single friends, right? And all of a sudden, you have a kid. Hanging out with your single friends, like a lot of times that goes out the window, right? Because you're in a different stage in your life, right? And I feel like this is one of those situations, right? So like, the friend with the girlfriend has to make a decision, right? And does he want to appease his friends or does he want to appease his girlfriend? It's kind of a tough situation to be in, but eventually you have to grow up they're all gonna get girlfriends. What happens when this guy gets a girlfriend, and then what, right? Let's carry on. See where Stavvy's going with this.
We've gone on fucking trips where it's just the fellas. We've gone on trips where it's like bring whoever the fuck you want, and each trip is different. So I think it is just a matter of communication here, where it's a little crazy for his friend to just kind of be like, "Oh, I'm bringing my girlfriend," and it's also you should have talked to him about it immediately, right? Like you clearly had your feelings hurt by him saying he's going to bring his girlfriend, and instead of being like, "Oh, dude, but it's just like." Should we do girlfriends this year or whatever? Like, what were you think? And you should have been like, oh, no, I thought like, it's the bros trip we've done every year. And he's like, yeah, but I really don't have time off. I really want to see my girlfriend. It's my birthday too. She's got to come. But for him to, you both have bad communication is really what it comes down to. No one's really wrong here. It's just a matter of communicating about it.
And there's not a resolution, so I think at this point, a 1-year exemption is probably the way to go. Because you're his boy, but if you're his boy, you want him to get laid on his birthday. And it's gonna be he's gonna have a better day if he has sex at the end of it. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Let this guy have sex.
And then next year you figure it out where like the girlfriend has her nights or whatever with the boyfriend around the birthday, and then you have the boys trip. Because I think it's a universal, pretty much. You do not bring significant others on a trip that is explicitly a boys trip or a girls trip.
Yes.
Like it, as nice as it may sound, like where you might be able to compromise and figure it out for everybody, it doesn't work. There's
it does
so many
not
stories
work.
of
It's
failure.
crazy. It's crazy to think you can be the one guy who brings his girlfriend to a bros trip.
Yeah.
That's lunacy. It's either a bros trip is a different situation than than just a regular trip.
It's a chain of conversations people don't want to have. This guy's girl went to him, was like, oh, can I come on the trip? He didn't say anything. And he went to his friend, he doesn't want to say anything.
Yes.
So we're saying, like, yeah, it's messed up. You're going to have to cross this landmine, and it won't be as fun, but your friend will bust a nut. So, like, it's fine.
I mean, also, though, there is I think, like, if this is really your best friend, you shouldn't feel awkward having this discussion.
Yeah.
Again, like, we would have this conversation. We've definitely had conversations like this with other friends where it'd be like, and we've been like, certain things are, if it's planned and it's the kind of thing that you've done over and over again, you'd be like, hey, it's kind of strange you're bringing your girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Also, you can talk to him about it. You can also talk, your other friends are clearly like, what the fuck, this is weird. So maybe this just becomes a different kind of trip. Maybe you and him, it's your guy's birthday. Maybe you end up going on a fucking, you bring your girlfriend, whatever, it becomes a different kind of trip, right? But like, your friends are already like, what the fuck, we have to have our own trip. You don't want something like this to kind of sow discord in the friend. Clearly, your friends are pissed at him. Now he's gonna act pissed. Like, someone has to step up and have an annoying conversation, and it should just be you. You know what I mean? You can save everybody a lot of time, and you could be like, hey man, like, it's kind of strange. It's like you could be like, hey, this was like the trip we go on with everybody else, and they were thinking it was no girl, like, whatever. We're gonna have our girlfriends now. You want to bring her? That's great. We can figure something else out, or maybe the fellas. And if you wanted to, you can lie and say, "Oh, actually, it fell apart, and the guys can't." Whatever. Like, we're just gonna do something, for somebody else's birthday or something, and then it becomes more of a bros trip. But this is just a classic. The quicker you have this conversation, the better.
And the guy can't take it personally. The girl can't take it personally either. It's like, do not bring significant others on trips that are explicitly like a friend group or whatever.
Yeah.
Co-ed trips can be awesome. A few couples getting together in a cabin or whatever for a weekend. That's
fun.
Great.
No, that's
but
the thing.
This is not that.
That's the thing. It's like, if anything, the guy who's sneaking his girlfriend on is a little more in the wrong.
Yeah.
But no one's really in the wrong. If he wants to spend his fucking birthday with his girl, then instead of getting high and playing fucking video games and going to a casino with you and the fellas, I totally get his perspective. What he did wrong was not float the idea to you guys first.
Mm-hmm. It's his first birthday with this girl. He can't say no to her. You can't say no to him. Everyone in this
he could say no. He could have been like, why don't we do something else? I want to go on a trip with you. It's also his birthday. He holds the cards there. I think he doesn't want to say no. I think he wants to spend it with his girlfriend. If he's being pressured by her, then he's a bitch in 2 ways. But I don't think that's what's going on.
I don't think he even deserves the, get pussy on your birthday lenience that you're giving him, Joe.
Go ahead, Eldis.
It's like, grow up, man. After a certain age, it's not even like, you might get pussy on your birthday.
It's like,
you
dude,
might not.
this is
It's
a
okay.
semen retention retreat. You can't bring your girl. We're raising our T levels.
But yeah, this is a faux pas. I'm like, I can't imagine like just
Imagine if we had...
just not even being like, hey, I'm thinking about bringing my wife this year on this trip that we do every single year, but just being like, oh yeah, she's coming, so we're gonna get a room or whatever. And
Yeah, if you're this guy, you want it to be 5 bros and you and your girlfriend? That's the vibe you want?
That ain't right.
That's crazy. Even the coolest woman maybe it's different if you've known each other for years, right? Like, for example, I mean, your wife literally came on the bus, and it was cool because we're that close that it like doesn't matter. But it's like 9 months in, could she have come to a bros trip? Fuck no, that would have been strange. Now it makes sense, but like. Anyway, whatever. This is kind of a classic Stavvy's World dilemma.
I keep imagining this question coming from the 9/11 hijackers. Like,
We have something planned.
my girl wants to go. Like, she didn't even go to flight school, man.
Bro, we're all getting 72 wives after this. Why are you bringing your girl? She's not strong enough to pull the yoke.
All right. I think they delivered with this, right? I thought this was pretty entertaining topic. Was it the funniest thing I've ever seen? Probably not, right? But it got me thinking. I had a similar situation, and I wouldn't say exactly the same, but somewhat similar. So basically, when me and my wife first started dating, she planned this whole trip for my birthday. And she got me a hotel room and like some baller hotel room in downtown Chicago on a high rise. Fucking took me out to some fancy Mexican restaurant. All this shit, right? Had all this shit planned. But the day we were supposed to go, I don't remember if it was on my birthday or my birthday weekend, whatever. The day we were supposed to go, there was a funeral I needed to attend. I attended the funeral like the day before my birthday, or a couple days before my birthday, and I had a lot of cousins and buddies and all this stuff from out of town to come visit. I mean, literally, like I had people fly in for this funeral, and they were all gonna hang out, and it's like they were like begging me to go out and hang out with them, right? But like shit was already planned, money was already spent. Like I can't just drop my plans and go hang out with them. And like sometimes I think about it, man. Like I kind of feel like there's a little bit of resentment. Like, dude, you don't want to hang out with us, kind of thing, right? I don't know. And yeah, there was no way I was just not gonna go with my wife for my birthday, like to go hang out and shit. And sometimes, it's like, I'm glad I did it. I had a great time. It was awesome. But sometimes I wonder, like, what would have happened had I just been like, you know what, this unexpected thing happened. All my buddies, cousins, people close to me are here from out of town. I don't know when I'm going to be able to see them again. Like, is it okay if we reschedule this thing? Yeah, that would not have ended well with me and the wife. Yeah, I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys would have done in that situation. I feel like, all things considered, I think I made the right choice, right? But it sucked, right? I think that's what it was. It was my birthday weekend, and on my birthday weekend, they were all gonna go hang out, and they were like, come on, dude. And it was like one of those unexpected things. I mean, we didn't know that someone was gonna die, right? Like that was just kind of unexpected. And yeah. But yeah, like I was saying before, like they should just do a family like boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, and let's say there's 4 dudes hanging out, right? Why not make it 8 of them with their girlfriend? They all bring their +1 or whatever, right? Then that would have been cool, I feel like. But obviously that's a more expensive trip, right? And I don't know what kind of trip they're taking, so you can't just demand someone to spend more money, right? Especially if they don't got it, right? Now, if your buddies are ballers, then it's like, come on, man, bring your girlfriend with. Let's go fly to Paris or wherever the fuck they were going. I doubt that's where they were going, right? But like, we're all gonna go out to the city, or we're all gonna go out to the next date over or whatever. We should all bring our girlfriends. Again, it's a communication error, and they should have done a better job with that, right? Yeah, this was entertaining. Like and subscribe if you agree, and then go ahead and comment down below and let me know what you thought about my dilemma that I had, right? Anyways, that's all I really got. You guys take care. Peace out.